Before I start preaching, make sure you subscribe, share with as many people as you can. All right, here it is, today's message. Favor doesn't follow formulas. Get your Bibles, here it is. Genesis chapter 48, verse number 13. It says it here in the text. And Joseph took both of his sons, Ephraim on his right towards Israel's left, and Manasseh on his left towards Israel's hand, and brought them close to him. But Israel reached out his right hand and put it on Ephraim's head, who was the youngest. And crossing his arms, he put his left hand on Manasseh's head. In this text, we see the patriarchal blessing being transferred from Jacob, who is now Israel, to the sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. Ephraim was the youngest son. Manasseh was the eldest son. And he crossed his hands. And then Joseph was like, wait a minute, Pops, usually culture says to bless the eldest son first. Why are you doing it backwards? And Jacob was like, I got this. I got this. What am I saying? This is going to be the season where favor won't be the typical way. Why? Because favor doesn't follow formulas. Favor doesn't follow formulas. The truth is that favor flows where man least expects it. Joseph tried to correct his fathers. He said, no, Dad, you're doing it backwards. But Jacob said, I got this. Listen, when God crosses his hands, he confuses the qualified. Why? Because we can't expect God to do it the same way. And point number two, the cross hands represents the cross of Christ. Watch this. The cross itself that Jacob does with his hands is a shadow of Calvary. The cross, referring to God dying on the cross, it represents the significance of how sinners can be saved. The cross is proof that God's blessings, and he still blesses the unworthy. Grace doesn't need permission. That's the bottom line. It just needs participation. And lastly, point number three, God will skip the line to get to you. Let me encourage you that this is going to be one of them seasons where the favor won't be traditional. It will be outside the box, outside of the norm. Do not expect the favor of the Lord to follow the same formula. This is going to be the season where you're going to think outside the box. You're going to see the bigger picture with favor, and it's going to bless you in a different way. If you enjoyed this message, feel free to let me know in the chat. I'll see y'all tomorrow.